Hello folks, Ron Lee's the Grady Guy here, and today we are at the world famous Lake Boca. That is correct, the one where Boca Bash and all the wild parties we have here, but this is more of a typical Sunday afternoon. Wasn't the nicest morning, so this isn't as crowded as it normally gets, but we're literally right inside the mouth of the Boca Inlet, which is right outside around the corner of this bridge right here. We got a beautiful day, we have a little wind out there, so we're gonna go run this 375 and show you the best part of owning a Grady-White, which is the magnificent ride. Take a look at the ambiance we have going on in this 375 today. I have the shore shade telescoped out all the way past the aft bench seat. I have two accompany seats that are the Grady-White cockpit chairs. You can order them on Grady Gear. And I have the seat here telescoped out. So right now, you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, as in adults, sitting just in the cockpit. Now, what I really love about it is how easily we can convert this boat from a day boat into a fishing machine. Bring the shade back, fold the chairs up, fold the bench seat down, slide this bench seat back in, and you have an absolute majestic platform here with a 13-foot 2-inch beam, which offers you a fishing platform like a sport fish. I mean, this is basically a small sport fish converted into a day boat, which is what you really want to use on the water, with a half cabin, beautiful head, air conditioned. This boat just knocks it out of the park. When I bring my grandkids to the sandbar, what we love to do, we open up the dive door and we open up the transom door. And if you want to see a bunch of kids having fun, put both ladders in and they'll be just jumping in and out of the water, running through here, having so much fun. Now watch this. Let's just say it's a hot day. Right this second, I have the generator on, the Fisher Panda diesel generator, and the air conditioning blowing right now. So this cockpit has a little bit of cool air in it. We do have it open. Even with this much open, it adds a lot of cool air in there. That really does change the environment. But of course, we do have the optional drop curtain, which goes down, which completely encloses this environment, which does make that, takes it to the next level basically. And you could understand why, and especially you guys up north where it gets cold, that's even more important for you. Okay, so let's just say you go out on a typical day like we are here at the sandbar. I would use my box here as a cooler. This is the famous Grady-White cooler slash fish box that holds ice overnight, and it's accompanied with the freezer plates. Now these freezer plates, literally in 45 minutes after we leave the dock, there's frost on the inside of this cooler here. Awesome, awesome setup. This particular 375, I did a custom lid on the live well, just so my customer could see his bait. That was his request, and I got that done custom at Mariner Marine for him. That's something most of us can do for you very easily. I always like to point out, they do a bulkhead in the back of the boat, nice walkway back and forth, port to starboard, very easy. Very easy to get to the cleats, dock lines. Everything is very accessible on Grady-Whites. And then I want to point this out especially. As I stand here and I'm looking at the Grady-White, just the layout, just the flow, the ambiance, the energy that this boat delivers, I mean, it genuinely will put a smile on your face. I mean, it just flows. Everything looks like it belongs. I mean, this station it looks perfect. You have your refrigerator. You have to have a refrigerator. You have to have your condiments. You have to have your lunch meat, whatever snacks that need to be inside a refrigerator instead of the big cooler. You have an electric grill. A day like today, no question about it. I'm cooking on this electric grill. It's very low in smoke and flames. It's way nicer than you might think. I recommend everyone to use the grill. And it's a great, great time out here on the water. It just enhances the experience incredibly. All this natural stone that Grady-White uses, just absolutely beautiful, beautiful boat. Every bit of hardware I'm looking at is so robust, so heavy duty. It just looks so good. The upholstery I always talk about, nothing like it. You can have a 10-year-old Grady-White and you're looking at the upholstery going, wow, this is still nice. And the most amazing part is the resiliency of the cushions. Unbelievable stuff. I mean, when you use the best of everything, all you're going to do is get a reputation like Grady-White. I mean, it's the most magnificent boat company to work for, from the manufacturing engineering to their warranty department. If you want to deal with a first-class company that knocks it out of the park from A to Z, Grady-White is the epitome of the marine industry. And I've been in this industry 25 years, and you guys know I've sold more boats than anybody in the country ever will. And Grady-White is a fantastic, beautiful experience. And getting my customers on the water in boats like this, I can't tell you how awesome it is. Okay, here we are midship. Now, we have a beautiful wraparound lounge seat here accommodating the helm station. Great spot to get out of the weather. A day like today where it's not hot at all, but if you want to get out of the sun, you can sit over here. There's an air conditioning vent blowing right on this area. So as I'm sitting here, even though that's open, as I explained, I'm feeling cold air right now. It's really awesome experience. It really is. I mean, you're sitting here reading a magazine. Kids are out there swimming in Lake Boca. I mean, it's pretty cool. Now, helm seat. Nobody does it like Grady-White. Every time I sit in a darn Grady-White, I'm like, dang, they did it again. Footrest, my feet fit. Steering wheel, I can reach it. I can reach the throttles. And I can see. The visibility is by far number one on every Grady-White. When I sit at this helm seat here and I'm looking forward, I have complete visibility of everything around me. It just makes you feel so safe. It really makes you feel like the captain. Everything that you need here is right at your fingertips, your windlass control, your joystick, your autopilot buttons, your stereo control. This boat has maxed out for Garmin, which the biggest screens that fit are the 8617s. Another great feature nowadays is how the GPS systems have auto guidance. And they incorporate the autopilot at the same time. So you literally can put in a destination, select your waypoint, you navigate to it, you select auto guidance. And with that feature, you press it, it actually maps out your route through the channels, through the intracoastal, right out the inlet, and you hit course hold on your autopilot select. And what that does is it locks on to that pink line, which will navigate you through the entire destination. And the thing is, you do have to pay attention when you're inshore because the GPS is off a little bit, but the technology is truly unbelievable. Okay, here we are in the bow. Now, of course, the legendary bow shade that Grady-White offers with the carbon fiber poles gives you a massive shade up here. Obviously, it's late afternoon, the sun's setting here in Boca right now, but it just gives you this ambiance up here with these dual person chase lounges facing forward. This here is basically the same setup as this side. It's a table on an actuator. So when you want to sit down in like a perfect afternoon like this, if you had a couple friends, you want to hang out for some wine, have some snacks, afternoon cruise before dinner, go out to dinner on the boat, I would leave the tables up. Beautiful. But for the day, if you're just hanging out, a bunch of kids in bathing suits and stuff, set up the cushions. Ron Lee's the Grady Guy here, signing off once again from beautiful Lake Boca. Surely was my pleasure showing you this video, and I'm looking forward to coming back and showing you another one soon.